इस वीडियो में हम सीखेंगे ग्लेशियर्स कैसे बनते हैं। जब बर्फ एक जगह पर लगातार काफी सालों तक एक के ऊपर एक जमा होता रहता है, उससे ग्लेशियर्स बनते हैं। इस तरह हर साल एक के ऊपर एक बर्फ की परत जमा होती रहती है। जब ऐसे कई सारी बर्फ की लेयर्स जमा होने लगती है, तो ऊपर की ओर से नीचे वाले लेयर्स पे प्रेशर बनता है, जिससे कि बर्फ कंप्रेस होने लगती है। और इस तरह कंप्रेस होते होते बर्फ रिक्रिस्टलाइज होने लगती है। रिक्रिस्टलाइज का मतलब है छोटे छोटे बर्फ एक दूसरे के साथ मिलकर एक बड़ा बर्फ का टुकड़ा बन जाता है। धीरे धीरे समय के साथ बर्फ की डेंसिटी यानी कि उसका वजन बढ़ता रहता है। जब आप कोई ग्लेशियर के नीचे की ओर जाकर देखते हैं, वहां बर्फ धीरे धीरे पिघलती रहती है। ज्यादातर बर्फ का पानी रिक्रिस्टलाइज होके पत्थर की तरह सख्त हो जाता है। इस मैप में आप देखेंगे कि दुनिया में आपको ग्लेशियर्स कहां पे दिखेगा। ज्यादातर ग्लेशियर्स आपको वहां देखने को मिलेगा जहां पे टेम्परेचर 0 डिग्री के नीचे होता है। ग्लेशियर्स जो है आपको यूजुअली खड़ी ढलानों पर ही दिखेगा। ऐसे ढलान वाली जगह पे अगर आप ध्यान से देखेंगे तो आपको ग्लेशियर्स के नीचे वाला हिस्सा, जिसे ग्लेशियर बेड भी कहते हैं, वो धीरे धीरे पिघलता रहता है, जिससे कि ग्लेशियर्स की ऊपरी परत और निचले हिस्से के बीच फिसलन बढ़ता रहता है। और इस कारण सारा का सारा ग्लेशियर जो है वो आगे की ओर बढ़ता चला जाता है।
A time-lapse camera shows at Nigod's Brain's surface ice rock. Here, it carves out a hidden world of icy caverns. Ice travels at around 275 meters per year, carving away the rock as it goes.
The sheet of ice that covers Greenland contains enough frozen water to raise oceans by 25 feet across the globe. As the planet warms, glaciers melt, causing sea levels to rise. But not all of that melt happens at the surface. In the summertime, rivers and pools of meltwater find their way down through the glacier to the bed below. From there, the water runs beneath the glacier until it reaches the ocean. Because meltwater contains no salt, it weighs less than ocean water and rises up the front of the glacier in what scientists call a plume. Around Greenland, oceans are cold and fresh near the surface and warm and salty at depth. As the plume rises, it draws in the warm, salty water, melting the glacier face from the bottom up. Eventually, a piece of the glacier breaks off, making an iceberg in a process known as calving. As the oceans warm, calving speeds up, causing glaciers to retreat and flow faster. Faster glaciers dump more ice into the oceans and drive sea levels higher across the globe.
सिक्का पनि आए जब माथिबाट उठ्यो छ बते नि सकान थे
Imagine a whole lake rushing down a mountain at once, carrying ice and rocks along with it. This is the reality of a lesser-known threat in the high mountains, one that grows more common as the climate changes. The resulting floods can devastate downstream communities. Killed over 12,000 people worldwide in Central Asia, South America, the European Alps, and Iceland. These events are rapid and unpredictable. There is often little or no warning when a dammed glacial lake may burst. These events. Valta spent his PhD studies here at Switzerland's second largest glacial area, Gorner Glacier.
We were studying a lake which no longer exists, and we were studying the phenomenon of glacial lake drainage.
Can quickly become a gaping hole. The lakes are generally dammed by ice or a moraine, which is a pile of rocks and soil left behind by a moving glacier. In either case, flowing water carries dam material with it and continuously widens the break. This means that even a small disturbance, like heavy rainfall or a splash from a fallen chunk of ice, could trigger a massive flood. While a glacial flood typically destroys a moraine dam, ice dams often close back up and break again. These ice-dammed lakes may even drain and refill cyclically, take different approaches to flood mitigation. Some have partially drained glacial lakes. Others have reinforced existing natural dams with stone and concrete. The pressure is on because our changing climate increases the risk of glacial floods.
These glaciated mountain faces were more or less stable, and now with climate change, the whole stability is changing.
These changes remind Valta of how humans have impacted nature, but also of how nature will impact us going forward.
Nature is, in the end, it's much more powerful than we as humans are. So when you see how much these glaciers have melted in the recent years or decade, it's a reminder that we need to take better care of our planet.